Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DCGD. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So this here may look like several days worth of time. It's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like to this time frame. It does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Did this analysis on Tuesday, so that is where the red and green line annotations are coming from. And what I'm going to do here, just for simplicity's sake, is get rid of that line. Yes, that still pertains, but there's a much kind of more streamlined way to kind of keep an eye on the overall level of support. And that overall area of support is the purple line right there, the 50-period simple moving average. If you've watched any of the past videos I've done, you've heard me talk about that time and time again. And on that note, so far so good. The price came down there and then bounced very beautifully right off that moving average. So that's certainly the preferable area of support that you want to see continue to hold going forward. Just from an overall trend perspective, and I'll do this to offer up a little bit more context. But you can see over the past, let's see, basically since here in the 23rd of August, the price got back above that purple line, and ever since then, it's just been a beautiful, beautiful cruise up above that level. So that's why I say, as long as the price can stay above it, that's going to be, the ideal scenario going forward. Now, it's not like if the price falls below it, the entire chart is, epically destroyed. I'm not saying that. But as far as just what's going to make the chart look the absolute best going forward, as I just showed, yeah, by staying above that purple line, that's going to accomplish that for sure. As far as levels of resistance, nothing new here to report. The level I talked about yesterday, right up around $1.33, still pertains to the chart. But I do want to add in one more now that we have a little bit more data. And that next key level of resistance being right up here around the $1.40-ish mark. So keep an eye on those levels. But overall, sure, it pulled back today from the highs. But, to keep in mind and keep things in perspective, yeah, it pulled back. But when you stop and think about where the lows have all been, so in other words, you had a low right there, and then you had a low right there on the pullback. Then it pulled back there. Now it pulled back there. It's been even lower. So if you picture these as stair steps, you can see that big picture why the stair steps are still very clearly progressing in the upwards direction, and that is the name of the game. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.